This video shows how to use Xcode to add command line arguments, to load a file via the command line arguments into the program, and to pull code outside of the main file and put the code into their own respective class files. So let's start by opening Xcode, and we'll create a new project. We've got a command line tool, that's what we want. It's C++, we'll call it assignment 7. We'll do this in the downloads folder. That sounds good. All right, so we've got a main file that's automatically created. Let's go ahead and just run the file to make sure everything's working okay. We got a build succeed, and the program prints hello world, which looks like all that program does. Fine. Now let's add the starter code. Just copy pasting and saving. So this is the assignment 7 starter code. Let's go ahead and build. It builds successfully, but it displays a message indicating that it's expecting this people.txt file to be passed as a command line argument. We can add command line arguments going into product, scheme, edit scheme, and then under the run tab we have arguments. So we'll add the argument dev people.txt. Close or rerun. And now we have a different message. It tried to open the dev.txt file, but it couldn't find it. Fine. It couldn't find it because we have not put the dev people.txt into the same folder as the executable. Here's the executable. We'll show it in our Finder. And then I'm going to just copy and paste the file. Now when we go back to Xcode and we run, it loads the file, and now we can add in an age range, say 20 to 25, which is 5 customers. Let's take a quick look to see if that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so that is all working well so far. Now, let's add a person class. So we're going to need to add a new file. It'll be a C++ file. It'll be called person. And we also wanted to create a header file, so that's good. We'll put that into the same folder as main.cpp. Excellent. Here's the person.cpp. We've got main. Let's go ahead and just run this. It builds, and it seems to run like normal. Okay, things are doing well. Things are going okay. So one thing we're going to want to do is take this person and move it in here. This is the declaration of the person class. We're going to want to add string, and using namespace std. Okay, and we're also going to want to take all these person definitions and paste them in person.cpp. Okay, we'll also want to add the include iostream and using namespace std. Good. And then in the main, we're going to want to include person.cpp. Okay, we just made quite a few changes. We've added the person definition, the person class definition to person.hpp. We've added the definitions of each function to person.cpp. Person.cpp already points to person.hpp. And then in main, we pointed to person.cpp. Now let's see what happens when we build. Oh, we get a build failed. And that is because saying that there are duplicate symbols. For example, the person class's print function, the person class's age, and so on. That's fine. So we'll go into the person.cpp, and over here, we're going to turn off the target membership. And then we'll rerun. Builds successfully. And let's make sure the program runs correctly. Yep, we got our 5 customers.